finna eat, so I'ma say my grace. I'ma die for what I say so they can go and take me. Stuck up in the jungle where the police still hate me. Hate me. Murder, murder to the clan around me. Free my niggas like that white boy up in Tarrant County. Daddy said that one gon' never change. I'ma keep it all black and that's on everything. Rap game turning niggas into punks and shit. Holla for Gucci forever for that monkey shit. Yeah, anything for a check though. Pay these niggas just to lose their respect, bro. I'm the kind of nigga that'll die before I sell out. White boy rape a bitch and they gon' still let them bail out. Nigga rape a bitch and they gon' hit him with the needle. And put it in the news just so everybody see it. Look, to me you racist if you act like you don't see shit. Judge, baby, I be on there with the D shit. Yeah, fuck Trump and Jesse. Fuck the White House and Kanye West. Huh? Yeah, them niggas sue me out, I swear I learned my lesson. I just keep on working hard and I'm gonna earn my blessing. And let them niggas see the pressure get you. And then my empire with no selfish bitches. I be in my own lane, ain't no competition. Got some good intentions, but get dirty like some dishes. You just talking practice, nigga, I ain't finna miss you. Leave them niggas stiff just like that poker for a picture. Once you fall off, then you find out who with you. Told Shorty we ain't chicken like the mother nigga. Judge just a cool nigga from the gutter, nigga. Trying to make sure my kids don't have the same struggle, nigga. I just wanna see that they my whole family bubble, nigga. I just wanna ball with my cousins and my brother, nigga. I just wanna get my whole family out the struggle, nigga. I just wanna ball with my cousins and my brother, nigga. To me, a cracker is a white boy that still racist. Yeah, I'm finna eat, so I'ma say my grace. I'ma die for what I say so they can go and take me. Stuck up in the jungle where the police still hate me.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Definitely stuck in the jungle where the police still hate us. But it's all good, though. It is all good. I promise you it is all good. Now, this is going to be real short and simple and sweet tonight. I was just thinking here, like, witnessing some things here in my city and looking at the situation that's going on all across the land, all across the world, and things that are going on. And I'm telling you that it is amazing to me how Black America right now is getting frowned upon. Black America right now is we're looked at as the villain, and we don't even have no type of interest in anything that's going on here when it comes to America and things dealing with ICE and things dealing with Donald Trump, things dealing with immigration, things dealing with I don't even say poverty, but just say these so-called benefits that have benefited others, but really wasn't benefiting us. And then we come to find out, once the election started and Donald Trump got him back into office, and we seen how all these folks, man, went right back in there and voted for the same bullshit that we had beforehand. And all Black America kept saying was, he's not finished. Donald Trump's not finished. This is just the beginning to an end. Now, I can't sit up here and say that it was all white people that went and betrayed us as usual. I can't say it was all the Latinos that went and betrayed us as usual. But, when something goes down with us, they put us in this little, fish bowl and speak collectively on all us. I heard somebody tell me a statement was that, I'm kind of glad that this is happening because now with all these people that they are arresting, now they can quit categorizing, Black folks and putting us into one group. Meaning that all you Negroes look the same, all you niggas look the same, from any foreign country, domestic, international, wherever. They just put us in this little bubble as being Black and say, you know what? Yep, the Negroes did it. Yep, the ninjas did it. Yep, Yep, them ninjas over there did it. And that's what they have been doing for a long time. Now we see, well, really, let's say 400 years worth. So now we see that right now you have chaos here in America, chaos all over the world because being white wasn't right. Yep, that's right. Being white wasn't right. And it's ugly out there. You ask why Minnesota. My allergies been messing up today. It's cold as hell outside too. But you ask why Minnesota, and why everybody's been focused on Minnesota the way that they have been focused on Minnesota. What else, Scar? And Scar's one of my, my white buddies here. But you know what, though? I tell you one thing. Scar is smarter than what y'all think he is, all right? But here go the catch, though. The Minnesota deal, the Somalians. I think that crooks in America, white America that is, they were upset that the Somalians beat them at their own game. So they said, you know what, we're going to go up to Minnesota and terrorize all these people and make everybody catch hell. But they wasn't expecting for it to be going the way that it's going. They wasn't expecting, for it to get out of hand, the way that it has gotten out of hand. And when you look at all the root evil and all the cause to this, they say, oh, it all boils down to their main man, their savior, Donald dickhead ass Trump. And, I say, Trump is really not that powerful. He's really not what most think he is. Let me tell y'all something I just learned. I didn't know Canada cut a fucking deal with China. I didn't know Canada cut a deal with China. So that's telling me that maybe Mexico may cut a deal with China. Yeah. Now who's in the middle right here in North America? Will the United States get to be the battleground that, they said, well, we never had, wars, anything on our land. Will this be the first? That's something to think about. Will this be the first that Americans have had will have the heat come to us on this land? But hey, I'm gonna tell you right now, they can fight all they want, man. Shit. I know it be bombs and all type of shit going on, but hey, if they do capture some motherfuckers, hey, well, if you any type of color, you might just be all right. You might just be all right if you are anybody full of color. Because guess what black folks been doing? Minding our own goddamn business. Staying silent. See, when you have marched and you have fallen and you have been hosed down and you have been betrayed, just like this last election when all the white women were saying, there's no way I'm going to go to there and vote for this fucking asshole. He sits and degrades women. He talks about us calling Rosie O'Donnell fat and nasty, and he's guess what them hoes went did? Guess what them hoes went did? They went right in there and voted for Donald Trump. They said, shit, we can't let these sisters get no motherfucking power. We can't let these sisters know that they are really the baddest motherfuckers on planet Earth again. We can't allow this shit. They went right back in there motherfucking voted for this orange ass man again. That's why I say things aren't what they really say they are and what they really are. You look at the situation like this is. Um, if Donald Trump and his people don't have to follow the law, then nobody has to follow the law. And that's when all the chaos gonna break hell and break loose and break hell and come to play. Or the chaos comes to the point to where you have things shutting down. I always talking about America's economy is great and this and that. Man, the American economy ain't shit. Not too long ago, we were just in a government shutdown. And guess what, y'all? Guess what I learned from this here too? It wasn't even black folks really. You had a few that was, crying on the internet, social media. But oh boy, it was so many white folks bitching and hollering about why they ain't got their food stamps. But until motherfuckers say, hey, you know what? We got to start sticking this out and doing right by each other. Then this is what's going to happen. But I really do believe that America will have war on their land, on this land, coming soon. Coming soon. No one will want to be America's friend anymore. No one wants to join the superpower and bully people all across this great land that God has created. No one wants to. But anyway, like I said, this is going to be a light one, man. I just wanted to throw this out here tonight. It was on my mind. Stay silent. Stay silent. Don't say a word. Stay silent. Don't go out there and protest. Stay silent. Don't give any reason as to why you think that or just have second thoughts of going out to protest, because this is not your fight. Stay silent. You have, I'm gonna tell you got the new and formed Black Panther Party, which they are stepping up and talking shit to these folks and letting them know, man, just as well as y'all can shoot, we gonna shoot too, police or not. And I done heard OG say that shit multiple times, where he said, well, man, the Black Panther Party, the new Black Panther Party, might just be a little bit dangerous than when Huey P. Newton was up in office in their political movement. When Huey and Fred was in their political movement right there. So yeah, just watch out, stay silent, keep doing what you're doing. Everything will be okay. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Make sure y'all share this live. It's your boy Illis from Exclusive News TV. Man, y'all have a good night. And we're going to call it early today. Might need to go to sleep and just be silent. Be silent.